first. Like, easy.
Let me get these now.
I know glasses. And they're supposed really deep. Okay. Okay. Hi. Chat, we're having a stream a day early since it is currently freezing rain outside. We are joined by the lovely Jade.
Meow.
Let me just make sure game is up. Screen. That's wrong one. Game capture. It's decided to be a rap day. On please. Streamlabs away.
I look like I'm in a perpetual state of surprise.
Do a little bit, but it's adorable. Yeah, I just need this to work. Come on. Oh my god, game capture, please. I will fight you, and I will win. I gotta now box my game capture. Where that's probably because it's a window capture. Yeah. Why is it doing this? Gosh. What if I just this yeah, let me have no that's eh. Now it's capturing it. There we go. Then we just make it fit.
Will it fit?
This. Alright, I'm not sharing my screen yet. Hang on. Share screen. Let's
I have never played this game.
see.
Databob is still working on Lawrence, right?
Yes.
Dude, when Lawrence drops, I'm cooked.
Load. Memelord mode. Let's make sure it's like, okay, only sexual text. We're just getting a lot of the deaths in Memelord mode. Now, dude, since I am like streaming this, do you want me to tell you what happens when you tell a stream? Do you have a tracking?
That is the first thing that I was immediately like, I'm gonna say that.
Here, I'll show you what happens.
Does he shoot you in the face?
What? I have a functioning and broadcasting tracking device way up my ass. Just in case I get kidnapped. I'm head out.
Yay! And then we didn't get kidnapped.
I watched the man leave. I smacked my lips and kicked my feet under the table a little. This is a nice pub. Maybe I should order something. You lived. You had a nice day yourself.
That brings a lot of joy. Is this like Boyfriend to Death where it's on mobile too, or can you only play it on PC?
No, it's on like Steam.
Mm.
And unless you have like a Steam Deck, it's not gonna like show.
See, because I have access to a computer, I just don't want to get up from my comfy, cozy bed.
Based.
I'm probably gonna play this tomorrow after work.
it is at a reasonable price. It's only like $15 USD.
How much Ren content is there? How much of my Pookie Ren is there?
And I'm actually gonna play a lot of the endings in Memelord mode, but there's red content.
I love Ren so much. I hope in Memelord mode we get to call him a furry.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
I'm excited. We call him a furry and then he fucking kills us at the end.
Oh, no, safe. We're just gonna... You wanna flirt or lie?
You know what? Let's flirt. Let's be a whore.
Yeah, I was...
What's the worst
I was
that
waiting for
happened?
you. Oh. You're charming! Ah, I got a bit ahead of myself. My name's Strade. What about you? I'm great. It's nice to meet you. Right next to me is Jade.
I'm also here. I like that my avatar is like comically smaller than yours.
So, hang on.
Like a little ankle biter.
Or like a chia pet. You're gonna grow.
Someday.
Someday. Here we go. I'm gonna size up here and see.
We got a little bit of size difference going on.
I'm glad you came in here. I was just thinking to myself how I wanted someone to talk to. I noticed that he had a light European accent of some kind. Just say he's German.
German. Bro, I can't make that joke.
But, I do have the toggle off, but he does have the penis.
Ibis. Is it still a chode?
It is long and thick.
Oh, damn. They upgraded him since the first game.
And he's well trimmed down there.
That is shocking.
Yeah, shocking because he looks like he needs a bath.
Literally, when me and my friends back in the day when I was fixated on BTD, we would literally tell each other, Strade seems like when he showers, he stands under the water for 10 minutes and then calls it a day.
Well, there has been some upgrades in the background, such as Strade, the bar, some people in the bar.
We got some nice ambience.
Please, let me get you a beer. He shifted in his chair, seeming as if he wasn't going to wait for an answer.
I don't like beer.
You want beer? You want soda?
Can I have a soda instead? Fucking hate beer.
Of course. He grinned as he
Oh, he's
got up.
good.
I watched as he sauntered towards the bar. I let out a short laugh and took a look back at the windows. Still raining. Maybe even worse than before. My mind wandered. What am I doing here? Suddenly, Strade was back. He set 2 drinks on the table as he sat down. This is my favorite bar. It's a good place for conversation, don't you think? I looked around at the patrons, nearly all sipping beverages. He was right. Everyone was talking. Among the murmurs, a few excited exclamations about the weather. He took a swig of his beer. Since I've never seen you in here before, I assume you aren't on your way to the bar. Did you come from work? Yeah, I was heading back from university, actually. I was just wandering around getting some shopping done. Oh no, I was just trying to get home before the rain. You want to pick?
I was heading back from university because that seems like something I would do.
University, eh?
Yeah, so my
Must be
professors are gonna
tight.
come looking for me if you kidnap me.
Jay, do you have some assignments done? They just poke into the basement.
They're literally gonna poke into the basement and be like, "Yo, your finals due," and I'm gonna be like, "Oh fuck."
You might be tired after a day of studying. Then the rain catches you? That's a bit unlucky. Well, hopefully the rain clears up soon. Although in the meantime, I'd love to hear a little more. I relaxed into my seat and began chatting with him. It seemed so easy. Hello? Okay. Yes, I would. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I love you. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, that was my mom, and she was just, like, letting me know something without
That's okay.
interrupting. It seemed so easy to talk about myself. I sipped at my soda. I told him about my day while he listened, fully invested. And then, well, I ended up here. You know that, like, one, like, Kojima, Metal Gear meme?
I think
Where it's just,
so.
like, the harmonic singing as Solid Snake just lights up a balloon
Yeah.
and time passes. I think that could be applied here.
Yeah.
So you have. I suppose your bad luck is my good luck. You've been fascinating so far. He chuckled, seeming totally pleased with the situation. How's the soda? I don't think I've ever gotten a soft drink here before. It's alright. Honestly, I've had better. It's great.
Let's flirt again.
Huh? Yeah,
Let's flirt again.
I think the good company is making it taste better. Oh. Do you think so? I find things to taste better in good company, too.
Looks a little excited.
Huh?
He looks a little excited.
I bet he is. He looked back. He leaned back for a moment, looking behind me with a whistle. Rain's still coming down like crazy. I suppose I haven't told you anything about myself yet. He stopped to consider for a moment. Well, these days when I'm not hanging around here, I'm usually working on the odd project. I started studying engineering in Europe, then moved here. I went to a university a few provinces away to continue with that.
We're still in Canada.
But mortgages are still cheaper here. I bet. I raised my eyebrow. Engineering? The odd project. Really? That's interesting. Or stay silent.
The odd project, question mark?
Oh, sure, yeah. Mostly hobby projects, machines. Although I also repair things for my neighbors. You can always come to me if you need a lawnmower fixed. And I suppose I'm lucky too. I managed to secure a few patents that are still paying royalties. More income means more time at the bar, meeting new friends. He let out a farty. I read that wrong, I'm sorry. He let out a deep laugh. He really seemed to be enjoying himself. He went on to gleefully explain a few engineering concepts. Despite the fact that a lot of concepts went over my head, his excitement in explaining them was infectious. I found myself listening to him and talking about myself with a sense of ease. Whenever I cracked a joke, he laughed heartily. As he kept chatting away happily, I leaned in. There's something attractive about him. I let myself lose track of time. Drowsiness softened my thoughts. I slumped back into my chair. You're starting to look a bit tired, buddy. I yawned in reply. It's this bar. It's making me feel sleepy. You're right. I guess I've been at it for quite a while. He looked over my shoulder and clicked his tongue in disapproval. The rain hasn't slowed down a bit. I looked around me to see the wall of water past the window myself. I guess we'll have to get you home anyway. Oh wait, I need to go to the bathroom first. Oh. You don't want to go in there. Huh? Why? It's huge in there. What? Yeah, it's way too big. You'd never even reach the sink.
What?
What the hell are you talking about? Let's just go.
What? It's too big?
It's too big.
Bro, he knows that my avatar is like tiny as fuck.
And he knows he can't go in there to like give you uppies.
He has to like lift me by my waist so I can wash my hands.
Okay, the mental image is a little bit adorable and a little bit funny.
Just a tiny little creature washing her hands.
Tiny little impish creature just lathering their hands in soap and water and humming.
Being carried by this big burly German man.
The big burly German man.
I'd be
He's
like a
also
little ankle biter with him.
the little ankle biter. He also seems to be the type who just, like, stares at you when you pee.
Yeah, probably.
Okay,
I'd stare back.
fine. I stood up from the table and stretched. Me walk you out, eh? I nodded in reply. I was already envisioning my warm bed. The bar is much quieter now. I really lost track of time. We walked past the last few patrons and pushed through the door. As it shut behind us, the soothing sound of the bar was abruptly silenced, and we were left alone in the dark with the roaring rain. I parked just over there. His arm wrapped around my shoulders with a smile that seemed to know exactly how attractive I found him. Before I could protest, I was pushed into the sheet of falling water. Push his arm away, keep pace with him, lean into him.
Let's lean into him.
I couldn't help but lean into him a bit. His firm grip was comforting, and I wanted to be out of this rain quickly anyway. Which way are we going? It's hard to see in the dark. I forgot about the
What the
squeaky noise. Hang on.
That little squeak.
Suddenly, a brick wall emerged from the murk and slammed into my face. Strade's weight followed, and ground me against the rough surface.
What the freak?
Cry, scream, whoa, aren't we moving a little fast? Remains.
Are we moving a little fast?
I could feel his laugh shake my body in reply. I can't help myself.
He's freaky!
Yeah, he is. Look at him. He shuffled for a moment, then wrenched my wrists together behind me. The sound of a zip tie closing sent a chill down my spine. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, it's okay. I said that sounded like a fart, the zip tie closing.
Hang on. It does. I watched like a friend play this game, and I'm like, you know, Flex cups are like on Amazon, right? And he was like, how do you know this? And I'm like, bounty hunters use them all the time.
Sometimes you just haven't. Sometimes you just be knowing.
I tried to pull my wrists away from his grip, but another tie tightened around them. See, if he was using flex cuffs, it would be less effort.
Yeah, but, you know, maybe he's old-fashioned.
Maybe he's old-fashioned. You're correct. Come on, relax. His hands
Don't talk
over
to
my mouth. No talkie. Hi, Gabby. You want a treat? You want a treat?
I want a treat.
You want cat treats?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it at my monitor. You catch, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, got it.
I did.
His hand slid over my mouth. It's time for you to come home. That smile.
That smile. That haunting smile.
Struggle to get free, bite his hand, or relax and do as he says. Okay, there we go. He's too heavy. Wow. I'm better off saving my energy. I relaxed my body against his, trying to show him I wasn't going to resist. There you go. A thick piece of fabric was pulled over my mouth, tightened, and tied quickly behind my head. Then another, a blindfold. Oh, hi, Gabby. Bye, Gabby. She got on the desk. I turned.
Hi, Kitty.
Hi, Kitty. She's very happy. I tried to quell a sense of rising panic. He gripped my shoulder again and started pushing me along. I can't see. I can't scream. My mind raced, hoping that someone would see what was happening. But the pounding rain in my head washed that thought away. Of course, everyone is inside. I stumbled forward, blind and completely helpless, until we finally stopped, maybe just a half a block away. A beep and a click. No. I was pushed forward until I fell over the bumper of a car. Come on now. Another shove and a lift, and I was inside what I was sure was a trunk. You at home, buddy?
Well, goddamn.
The trunk slammed shut. Some insane part of my mind felt like it was worth focusing on being warm and out of the rain. The sound of the engine brought me back to reality. I tried to kick at the trunk, but nothing gave at all. My feet hurt. My head hurt. I squeezed my eyes shut and tried to stay calm as I was rocked back and forth by the car's movements. I couldn't tell if it was my panic playing or with my sense of time or not, but the drive seemed to take forever. Eventually, I heard the pop of the driver's door opening. My heart started hammering again. A click and a whoosh of air told me the trunk was open. Ah, look at you. You are so cute like that. I tried to protest, but the fabric gag muffled anything I could possibly say. Hands clamped on my shoulders and pulled me out of the trunk. I wobbled, trying to stand. He steadied me. Come on, just a bit further. He sounded excited, like I was blindfolded because he was going to surprise me with a gift. He guided me firmly across the floor. It was warm, quiet, no rain. This must be a garage. I felt myself pushed through the threshold of a door. Okay, be careful here. These are stairs down. I pushed a toe forward until the ground disappeared. Fear pulsed through me. Would he lie? What if it just drops? He forced me forward until I had to find the next stare to steady myself. My half-whimper, half-sigh of relief was muffled by the gag. I continued my forced march down the stairs as I considered my position. If that was a garage, this must be a basement. I lurched forward. There was no next step. I had reached the bottom. He pushed me further just a few steps, and then stopped. Is this it? Is he going to kill me now? He clicked his tongue. You're so... He was right, I was shivering. Just a second. I don't know what he expected me to do other than wait. I can't even see. I focused on the sound of a drawer being rifled through. Then, I froze as a sharp point pressed lightly under my chin. This is a knife. I'm going to cut your clothes off.
Oh, brother.
Get away from him, protest, or let him do it.
Let him do it.
Okay, we're letting him do it. I gulped and stood still. What else can I do? Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you yet. I'm just getting those wet clothes off of you. Or off you. The word yet was echoing in my head as I heard a swift rip of fabric.
Bro, he's ruining my fit.
He's ruining your fit. I gasped involuntarily as my wet clothing was peeled away from me. Soon I was standing there in nothing but my underwear. My arms were bound. I couldn't even cover myself. To be shy here. By the time we're done, you won't be worried about that at all. I wanted to argue, but two heavy hands gripping my shoulders, cut off my train of thought. Sit. They pushed me down with the command. Sit on the floor or resist him.
I'm trying to go off of what he would like more. And I mean, Ren pulled him by being obedient, so I'm just gonna sit on the floor.
I let him guide me to the floor. My arms rubbed up against a metal pole. Just relax. His voice was coming from behind me now. The zip ties floating my wrists were sliced away. Before I could comprehend my freedom, I was frozen by the characteristic rip of duct tape. My arms were pulled tight behind me and bound around the pole. The cloth in my mouth was pulled away. Then the blindfold was finally lifted from my face.
He's got a dad bod.
Boo!
A German jump scare.
German jump scare. Ah! I got you. Comfy? Is that a trick question? Scream for help? Lie. Don't answer it.
Lie.
Yes. Really? Well, I'm glad.
Sure.
Anyway, now you're dry, so you won't freeze. I want you to be Islakt man Waxon. Probably awake tomorrow. Tomorrow? ...
Tomorrow?
What do you mean tomorrow? I admit, I'm very excited to get started, but it's a bit late, and I want to be properly awake too. So get some sleep. He turned towards the stairs. Wait. Go.
Wait.
Hmm?
Want a nightlight?
Beg to be let go, threaten him. Are you going to kill me? Why?
Beg to be let go.
Please, I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry. Or, if you want something, I don't have much money on me, but... Begging already? We haven't even gotten started yet. Don't worry, just rest for now. I watched him bound up the stairs, whistling happily. The heavy
I should have
sun...
earlier.
Huh?
I should have begged earlier when he pinned us to the wall, because I know he likes that.
Well, we're gonna make a note of that. That way we can do that.
I like to. I wanna see if I can't riz him up.
Rizzing up. Yeah, we got a rhythm. The heavy sound of a door closing seemed to jumpstart my panic. He's really just leaving me down here? I twisted my wrists and pulled at the bindings. I can't. I tried to calm down. I started examining the space around me. Seems like a mostly regular basement, although a few tools sent shivers up my spine. Muffled talking caught my attention. Huh? It was him, I could tell, but...
Oh my god, the
who is he
furry.
talking to? I could hardly hear, but it sounded like another man. Scream at the other voice for help, or try and get some rest.
Scream for help.
Hey! Help me! He's crazy! He's gonna kill me! Please! The voices stopped for a moment. They heard me. They started talking again. My hope died as quickly as it arrived. Whoever he's talking to, I don't think they're going to help me. There's no
Well, no
point in me
shit.
fighting anymore. If I sleep, maybe I'll have enough energy to try and escape tomorrow. If someone like me could ever escape. I shook the thought from my mind. I have to try. The fear finally started giving way to exhaustion. I slowly drifted into a restless sleep. Something was nudging me. Hey, are you awake yet? Memory flooded back to me, bringing fresh panic in its wake. You're very cute in your sleep, you know? I thought coming down the stairs would wake you up. No, this can't be real. You might have slept better than me, actually. I was so excited to play with you. I couldn't rest. But now we can finally get started. He held the knife up. He held up a gleaming knife. I thought about all the things I could do. Here we go, our health and sanity bars.
Oh boy.
But I think let's start simple. He moved close to me. I instinctively shuffled, trying in vain to get away from him. A hand cupped my face. Where should we start? Your leg looked soft. I couldn't think. I just stared at the knife as he lowered it to my exposed skin. His grip on my face tightened. Don't worry. I'll make sure to go slow. He dragged the blade across my skin slowly as he promised. What the fuck? Is that all you got? Beg, cry, try not to react.
Beg.
Please stop! But we're just getting started. He shifted his weight, seeming to renew his excitement. His hand was finally left. His hand finally left my face as he steadied himself. He moved the knife edge against my skin next to the original cut. Struggle or stay still?
Struggle.
I started to jerk my leg out of the way, but it only caused the edge to cut much deeper. My blood clung to the edge of the knife in his shaking hand. I glanced back up at him and realized he was still watching me. Had he looked down at all? I cried out as a deep gash was slashed into my leg. I knew it. I knew he would be good. I could tell. His hand slid over my thigh, roughly teasing my fresh, open wounds. Show me more. He positioned the tip of the knife to point straight down into my thigh. Wait, prepare yourself. What happened to going slow? I'll do anything you want.
I'll do anything you want.
He pressed the point into my leg just a little when he then stopped. Really? Of course. He took a moment to think. If I give you this knife, will you cut yourself for me?
That's kind of hot.
What? I'm not doing that. I can't do that. Okay, I'll do it.
Damn right I'll do it.
I can try, at least try to make it hurt less. Okay, chat. Hi, chat. What we're going to do is, we're going to, warn you this, I'm gonna hide the screen from you guys, but Jade's still gonna be able to see it, because there is a moment where, you have a not fun time with the knife. Let's look at y'all. Zero Core, hi Abyssal, hi everyone. You is the guest on your stream. The guest on my stream is Duly Downward, aka Jade.
Meow.
At Abyssal Gray, he let out a farty laugh. You okay, Gray? I actually went to the gym tonight, so I'm a smidgen tired. Hello, Jack. Hello. What's up, Brianna? Hello, Brianna. What's up, Zero? Hello, Zero. JJ Bumban. I just joined and I have no context, but this guy is kind of funny. Hell yeah. Fucking cemetery. This is where you keep everyone interfacing. Sadly, this story is a bit much for me. Gonna leave now. That's okay, Zero. Left you a like. Have a great stream, Abyssal. Have a great night, Abyssal. You too, Zero, if you're like still here. Like, yeah, the story's gonna be a bit much, but it's fun. Have a great night, everybody. Is somebody I can fix? No, you cannot fix Jade. Jade is going to make you worse.
What? Who said they could fix me?
Is this somebody I can fix? I don't know if it's a reference to Strade or you.
If it's a reference to me, I will make you worse.
I think Strade would also make Jack worse. Hello, hello. says Francis. I'm gonna read the dialogue, but trigger warning for cutting.
Giat.
Alright, let's see what you can do. He got up and moved behind me. I stiffened as I felt his knife slip between my wrists. But he only sliced through the tape. Show me. He flipped the knife in his hand and held the handle out to me. I took it slowly. My mind was racing. My hands are free. I have the knife. Cut yourself. Anywhere you like. Attack him or obey? Obey. I felt a tiny... Hi, Gabby. Hi. Why are you attacking mommy? Why are you attacking mommy legs? Hello. I know I'll cuddle you later. I'll cuddle you later. I held the knife gingerly and looked down at my bleeding leg. I'll just do it fast. I positioned the knife over my other thigh. I took a deep breath and steadied my shaking hand. I slashed in an exaggerated motion. I looked down and saw a thin line blossom. Come on! You know that wasn't a real one. I bit my lip. I knew that wouldn't be good enough. I moved the knife back to its original position, then sliced quickly, wincing at the fresh spark of pain. Good. That was good. He's breathing pretty hard.
Is he bricked up?
Let's have one more. Try a little deeper. Deeper. I guess it wasn't so hard. I gripped the knife as if to squeeze the life out of it. I held it, pointed down over my thigh. This was what he wanted, right? This is what he wanted, right? Just get it over with. I plunged the blade into my leg and screamed. Look at you. I shakily pulled the knife from my flesh. A surge of blood followed the blade. You did wonderfully. Let's put you back on the pole. I watched blood gush from my body. He's going to kill me. He's going to kill me like this. Slowly. It's going to hurt. What if... Want to see something funny?
Yes. Show me something funny.
Stab yourself. I moved the blade over my chest, calculating the position of my heart. Hey! Hey! Look at his face! I just wanted to show you.
His damn face.
He gripped my wrist and tore the knife out of my hand roughly. No, don't kill yourself. You're so sexy.
Ain't no goddamn way.
It is Memelord mode.
Oh, God. Making me think of Calypso.
Is this the Jade Isaac was spurging out about? Yes.
Yeah. He wants me so bad.
I guess we do have to address that a little bit as we're popping Strade right back on screen. I kind of wanted to cover Isaac today, but then he just had to make the Kiwis mad. So I'm gonna let the Kiwis have him.
Yeah, we're gonna let the Kiwis have him.
The Kiwis deserve a treat.
We're feeding him to the kiwis.
Sacrificing him to the kiwis. No, I mean that is I'm sorry. It's just like the kiwi birds just circling around you. I watched some of that garbage stream.
That stream was ass. All I really have to say in response is that Isaac is a dirty, no good, bad boy gubby poop man.
For real. He barely showed moments, and I'm like, it's not worth it. No.
I like that Vlad just says shit. Like, he called me transphobic and a trans chaser at the same time, like in the same breath.
And then a Nazi, and then a Republican.
And then a Nazi, and then a Republican. Like, bitch, I am fighting every single day to make sure that the Republicans don't make it so that I can't get abortions or access to birth control. And you want to call me one of them? Oh yeah, no, I saw your Liquid Heat, and I saw your other account where you were like, Vlad, don't you want to fuck corpses?
But the Kiwis can have Isaac this time.
Yeah, they can have them. This is out of my depth.
I gotta go back and clip when he tried to say when they cried at what I said. Yes. And then you can do like the funniest edit. But back to funny German man. Based.
I'm gonna make a straight AI.
Barnaby fan! Like control time. Yeah. No, don't kill yourself. You're so sexy, haha. I didn't expect that. I guess I can't be handing you the knife anymore, huh? I was barely listening to him. Was I really about to come on you? Then my arms were pulled back behind me and bound with new tape. No, where were we? I saw the flash of the knife I had dropped, but there was no time to react. God damn it, again! I screamed as he plunged the blade deep into my thigh. I slumped over my mangled lap. My heart was pounding, spilling my blood out onto the stained floor. Another rhythm crept into my consciousness. He was panting. His fingers moved towards the hilt of the knife still lodged in my body. It's too deep, isn't it? I went too far. I knew I would go too far. His other hand tightened around the grip. I screamed as he jerked the knife, twisting it slightly. It's too much. I know. What the hell is he talking about? The agony in my leg consumed me. His confusing self-argument was more than I could process. He started to pull the knife out of me. I groaned as the serrated edges of the knife tore at my mutilated flesh. I tried to breathe slowly to adjust to the pain. He kept pulling the knife out, slowly, agonizingly. He matched his breath to mine, his breaths growing deeper as well. Finally, the tip of the knife emerged from the bloody pulp. He breathed out a sigh, as if it had come out of his own leg. I remained frozen, worried that any sound or motions would get him going again. Eventually, his breathing relaxed. You're bleeding a lot. His fingers hovered over the wound he created. Too much. His hand balled into a fist, withdrawn in chastity rather than violence. Let out a breath and stood up. Rah!
What in the world?
Yeah, you got me. Do you want me to stitch you up? What?
Yep.
Don't touch me. No, please don't. Yes. Say nothing.
No, please don't.
No. Are you scared of it hurting? Scared of the needle? I just don't want you to hurt me anymore. The needle. Start crying.
Start crying.
This leads to like funny dialogue.
Oh, the needle.
Yeah.
The needle.
Oh. Scared of a little needle? Suddenly had trouble swallowing. Why did I tell him? In that case... I think I have to... We'll face it. We'll face your fear together.
I'm cooked.
By the way, ass.
God damn!
He is caked.
I am looking for a piece of that cake, if you know what I mean.
Trying to bite it. Gonna look at chat real quick. By kiwis, do you mean Kiwi Farms? Yes. Isaac tried to go against the Kiwi Farms now, isn't he? Yes, sadly he is. And we all know what happens when people try that. It doesn't end well. I'm just gonna
You don't make the Kiwis mad.
Don't piss off the Kiwis and they won't go after you. One person who did was Dan's Burst. And it didn't end well for Dan's Burst. He's like totally gone from the internet now.
Oh boy.
He turned to gather a medical kit and a bottle from the cabinets behind him. He sat down and placed the object on the ground. As he picked through it, I was a bit surprised to see how clean everything looked. Individually wrapped, sterile supplies looked so out of place in his bloody fingers. He tore a tiny packet and pulled out a curved needle. Anxious energy flowed through me like a wave. Why is he moving so slowly? I tore my gaze away from the needle and found the answer. He was staring at me. You're sweating. I instinctively examined him in return. So are you. He lowered the needle to my torn up thighs. My body instantly reacted and seized. I shot upright and scrambled wildly, twisting against my bones. Panic eclipsed my pain and bolted out all reason. Suddenly the weight of his body crashed into my leg. His free hand clamped over my other leg. You really don't like needles, huh? His voice lowered, almost growling. I couldn't think. This will hurt. Before I could react, the needle shot through my ruined skin. My gasp of surprise devolved into a groan of pain. I like how erotic this is.
It's Gato Bob.
Just sensual first aid.
It's almost cute. Almost.
Almost. My gasp of surprise devolved into a groan of pain. My body kept trying to jerk free, but his weight kept me still. He pushed the needle through the other side of the wound, eliciting a fresh cry. His concentration didn't waver. He kept moving the needle. In, I squirmed. Out, I screamed. He was moving faster. I couldn't keep track anymore. Why? He pulled the strings smoothly and tied them with mechanical precision. Why is he moving so quickly? Is this mercy? Through waves of pain, I tried to concentrate on his face. No. This isn't it's not mercy. This is obsession. He can't stop. I couldn't think. I didn't think he would even slow down. He could even slow down. I tried to relax as he finished. Eventually, he paused, scanning my life. I finally lowered my gaze and held in a gasp. They're perfect. The length of the cut strings, the distance between stitches. Something about the unwavering uniformity made me uneasy. He was panting and sweating. What do you think, mein Liebling? They're, fine. They're perfect. Of my stab wounds? What did you just call me? Or refuse to answer?
They're perfect.
They're perfect. He let out a genuine laugh. I wasn't sure if he picked up on my incredulous tone. Well, I had an inspiring cabin. Anyway, we still have one more thing to do. I balked at the idea of any more torture. Need to clean you up. I uttered a small sigh of relief. It would be no good if you got it. Blech. It would be no good if you got infected. I looked down at my freshly stitched, bloody thighs. The angry blush of bruising was already spreading out from the wounds. He opened another packet from his medical kit. It had a wipe inside. This will sting a bit. Sucked in a breath, prepared for the worst. Yet he moved fairly gently. He rubbed the wipe over my leg, carefully cleaning the blood. It did sting a bit near the cuts, but certainly not as bloody. But not as bad. Ugh, I knew it. Relaxing. As anything I just endured. I gasped as his hand dipped between my thighs. There's blood here too. Sure, Strade. There's
Sure,
blood
Strade.
there too. He seemed to enjoy my reaction. I tried not to think too hard about it. There. Mostly clean. Mostly. He grabbed the bottle beside the kit. This was sting a lot. Opened the bottle and immediately poured it over my injuries.
Well, goddamn.
I screamed at the instant, burnt, intense sensation. I thought it was acid at first, but frankly, the pain began to subside quickly. Alcohol. Should be nice and clean now. I felt my body slumping forward, pulling at the bonds on my wrists. I could hardly feel them. I'm just checking on chat. God damn it, the chat's mainly about Isaac. Isaac, I
Rat.
touched corpses, but you were mean, and that's worse. Okay, slight correction. Vlad is the necrophile. I don't know specifically what Isaac is. I've just been going off, like,
Isaac
context
is
clues.
what I like to call... I don't know what the term would be for this, but he seems to me like a necrophile, but not necessarily like he wants to touch a dead body, more so that he wants to be the dead body. An auto necrophile? No, not auto necrophile.
I think like, this is based off, like, the art he has made in the past. A necropedozoo.
Yeah, that's exactly my opinion.
Please note that I am not a trained professional. I don't know specifically what he has. I'm just speculating based off what I've seen during, like, the initial coverage.
I'm staring at Strade's teeth right now.
It's funny because he said Vlad can do anything to his corpse. Yeah, that's a gross part of their relationship.
Yeah, they're interesting. they're definitely interesting.
I could hardly feel them. Feeling a bit worn out. The things I could do.
His fucking face card.
Oh, that chin.
The stubble.
That nose.
The contouring of his nose.
Now that the pain was starting to dull, my head was starting to feel heavy. I couldn't think of a response, but it didn't seem like he was expecting one. That smile.
Good lord, he looks downright sinister.
He does. He kept my face in his hand. Shake it off, ignore it, or lean into it.
Lean into it.
His hand was rough but warm. My skin melted in his palm. My mind melted into his mind. Suddenly, my pain was so much further away. I can see why you might be tired after all that. It was a little bit, extreme. You're very exciting. I sank into the buzzing din. His words were background noise. I'm so glad I brought you home. I feel like I'm getting to know you very well. As much as I want to push you to the edge, I want to make this last. So I'll let you rest. We'll have time for all that later. He stood up straight, in a motion to leave. Don't leave me. Let me go. Wait, I have more questions. Wait, I still have questions. Say nothing.
Don't leave me.
Don't leave me. Oh. Are you scared to be lonely? I shrank back into the pool. I couldn't help my outburst, and I could barely understood it. Don't worry, Greg. And Jade. Just rest, and I'll be back to play with you again. I promise. Why did I voice crack at that?
I do not know.
I don't know. He finally turned to walk away as I wallowed in my pain and embarrassment. The stairs creaked as he thumped casually up to the door. With a heavy thud, I knew I was alone again. My head was swimming. I couldn't concentrate. Every little sound seemed to pierce my skull. The pain in my legs was a dull throb. I tried to consider my options.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Do you want to see it again?
Yes.
Okay, slowly and...
It's a little spider.
It's a little spider.
He said goodbye.
Are you ready for this?
Yes. Pookie!
Yeah, Pookie's in the game.
Oh my god, Pookie!
Do you want me to, like, go up to him again?
Yes, I want my furry Pookie.
Alright, we're just gonna go up a little more. Not enough to trigger it, but...
Oh my god, what a baddie.
Look at him. You triggered it right
Literally.
there. What
I would
was that? Hey! Or stay quiet.
Hey, get back here.
Come back! Help me! Just as hopelessness closed in on me again, I heard thumping upstairs. The door opened, and heavy footsteps descended. Hey, buddy.
God
I
damn!
recoiled against the pole.
Oh my goodness, look at that big, beautiful belly.
Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap.
He's literally got a dad bod, god damn.
I recoiled against the pole. My heart was pounding. I wasn't sure if it was fear or... I tried not to look at him. What? You have this... This is funny. You have the same symbol as a... You have the same symbol as a tattoo, even though you're always wearing it anyway? Oh yeah. What even is it? It's kind of a funny story. I saw this comic online, and one of the guys in it looked just like me. Well, maybe a little younger and skinnier, hey? He had a tattoo just like this, so I thought I'd get one too. Wow, you must have really liked that comic. It was okay. The pacing wasn't great. And why would you get a tattoo and wear that patch all the time? It's fun.
I love you. I love you, Strade. You're so silly.
What's even funnier is that the comic being referred to...
This is not a romance.
Yeah, this is not romance. So it's kind of a meta thing.
It's very meta. Oh my god, this is not romance, dude. Raven? Oh my god.
Raven. I wish some of the characters in This Is Not Romance became, like, solid boyfriend to that characters, because Raven would be an interesting killer character.
She would.
I sighed loudly. Anyway, I heard you calling. Was someone down here? Tell the truth or lie?
Is it bad to tell on Ren? Let's lie.
Yeah, let's lie. I was calling for you. For me? Well, what did you need? Technically, this isn't a lie. I'm I'm cold. I saw a spider. Please just tell me what you want from me.
I'm cold. I need you to warm me up.
I'm cold. He stared at me incredulously for a moment before cracking into a sharp laugh. You're cold. You called me for this? I can't sleep. I didn't know you were so delicate. I can feel my cheeks flushing. That's alright, though. Actually, it's more than alright. I'm glad for this. We'll have lots of fun tomorrow. Do you want to see what the other options are?
Yes.
So we're gonna, get back to the... Skip this a little bit. Bye. Skip this a little bit. Now...
Saw a spider.
This is Memelord mode, so it's not gonna play like the default audio, or the... not audio, the default, dialogue for this.
Yeah.
He stopped and stared at me for a second. What kind of spider?
Oh god.
I don't know. Like a black one, I guess? It was kind of cute. Where is it? I don't know, it just kind of disappeared. Shit.
What does that mean?
To tell Ren.
One of Ren's little anime spiders got out again.
This can't be happening again. What? Just stay here. I'm tied to the pole string. We're gonna go back a little bit.
I assume we'd get health up with the I'm hungry.
Yeah, you get health up with the I'm hungry, so I'm gonna make it the last one. Please just tell me what you want from me. I can't sleep. I can't stop trying to figure it out. Ah. He must be a very curious type. I bit my lip and stared at him, willing him to answer my question. I want to see you cry and beg. I want to see you filled with pain and terror, and the fear of death. I want to feel it with you. Do you understand? We're going to share a very special experience. Now rest. You left me alone and bewildered. We're gonna go back, and then go for the final one. I'm hungry. Please, I'm starving. It wasn't even a lie. Ah, I forgot to come feed you. The relief at him believing me was giving way to annoyance at being starved by accident. He sauntered over to a small fridge and hummed. This is fresh. He took something from the fridge and stopped in front of the sink. He pulled out a cup from the cabinet and filled it with tap water. Here. Water and a roast beef sandwich. Do you have any bottled water? What? Tap water tastes weird. Tap water is better for you. Don't be a baby.
Tap water tastes better, in my opinion.
Me, I need water seasoning. I'm not. It's weird. It's not weird. It tastes like pipes. It's tap water or nothing, Gray and Jake. Fine. He held the water up to my face. Wait, one more thing. What? Is the sandwich meat people?
Is the sandwich meat people?
That's your second concern. Okay, fine. Just give me. I leaned forward and touched my lips to the rim of the cup. He tilted it gently, and I gulped it greedily. But halfway through, I coughed and sputtered from trying to drink too quickly. He only laughed lightly and leaned in. Relax, I'm not gonna take it away. My cheeks flushed. Couldn't dwell on it. I leaned forward and let him offer me the rest. Good. He took the sandwich from its plastic bag and held it up for me in the same way. This time there was no hesitation. I immediately went in for a huge bite. It was probably an average sandwich. But right then, in that moment, it was divine. I kept taking bites, trying to remind myself to chew properly. I was semi-aware that he was watching me intently. I was too hungry to care. Eventually, he held the last bite-sized piece up to me, and I took it like the rest. As I chewed and finally finished eating, he dusted his hands off. A wave of intense relief washed over me. I hadn't realized how bad it was. You look so much happier. I was snapped back to my reality with him in front of me. I'm glad you called me. Now you'll have more energy tomorrow. The word tomorrow seemed to echo in my head. But you still need to rest, eh? So get some sleep. Oh, the sandwich was always just beef, by the way.
That's crazy.
He went after. He made his way over to the staircase. Then he climbed the stairs, humming again. And once again, I was left alone in the dark. I finally let go of the tension I was holding. That went a lot better than I expected. The terror of the situation was ebbing away, and there was a meal in my stomach. My eyelids slid closed. Okay, I'm gonna check the chat. Check the chat. Where's his shirt at? He doesn't sleep with a shirt on, Brianna.
Goddamn.
I fell asleep soon after. I woke up and tried to blink my grogginess away. Vertigo twisted my senses as I realized I was standing. Surrounding me in all directions was an immutable and pervasive gray. Somehow it was oppressive and solid, not the simple absence of color. It pressed upon me, thick and unyielding. Like gravity, it beckoned me down back to sleep. When I lowered my gaze, I was surprised to see water.
Is this the fucking river?
Water in every direction, as far as I could see. Yet it flowed. It wasn't still. My eyelids fluttered. There is no way I got this again.
Oh my god.
You get an achievement for this.
The river.
You aren't supposed to be here yet. I gasped as I was suddenly pulled beneath the surface.
Well, goddamn.
Something was shaking me.
Is it Ren?
Good morning, my nibbling. Or maybe you should say good noon. You were sleeping very deeply. The system was awake, but my brain was still catching up.
Before you continue, I must say, it is currently 10:58, and I have work at 9 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm going to have to go to bed, unfortunately.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm just going to see, like, the differences in all the endings. I already got, like, the, achievements for everything. Hang on.
Well, that's fun. I'm gonna go night night. I will see
Okay.
you. I see you. This was fun.
Yeah, I hope you had fun.
I had a lot of fun. It was a good way to end this tumultuous day.
Yeah. Have a good eve.
Good Newt.
Good news. I'm gonna check something real quick. We're gonna just go through this. Sure. Eat the bar carefully. Thanks. I choose you letting me go. We're gonna go with the hammer. I want you to shove it up your ass. And then we just relax. Who are you? Are you... You then? How'd you end up like this? Wait, can't you untie me? Yeah, I need to be untied. Thank you. Thank you. Door. Okay, we don't get the knife. Take some ties. We're just gonna take some painkillers. And then, hide the zip ties. I'm not gonna leave. It really hurts. The red heart. Used to know with him. I gotta be really honest if you didn't turn me down. There we go. Can't really do anything. What is this? Oh wait, this is so cute! You were unalive. He gave you a new hole. Oh, that's so cute! Look at the ring! He's such a little guy! Oh my gosh, they're so little guys. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Hang on. Oh, it's so cute. wait, it's not. Oh, that's so cute. Hang on. Same. Yeah, it's just gonna drive you all crazy. Shift S. I just can't stop giggling. Oh no! Like. Oh, hang on, it's like. Same. It's taking a minute. I'm guessing it's because of the weather. Yes. Oh, that's so cute. You were unalive. Oh, that was so cute. The fucking boing noise. Hello. So this game is interesting. Lol. Spoiler alert, this game is called You Kill Me Everytime Strade. I am playing Memelord mode. And you can find this on Steam for, hang on. I need to turn down my game volume. Come on, go to my collections. Let me RB Steam favorites here. Wait, achievement. Oh yeah, I haven't gotten all the achievements yet. Okay, let's go to the store page so I can see the price. Because it's around like $15. Yeah, it's $15. $14.99 USD. Let me. There we go. I'm just checking something else. What we're gonna do is now we're trying to get as many depths as possible. We're saving up for 16 tokens, so we're gonna be doing a lot tonight. But you're gonna have fun with this, guys. Oh, really sorry. We're gonna go with your life bled out. Do I know you? Then... Oh, I'm Gray. Take the soda instead. Yeah. Flirt. Okay, stay silent. Push his arm away. Scream. Check him. Protest. Resist him. Scream for help. Dot dot dot. Wait. Let go. Try and get some rest. Now we're gonna... Is that all you got? Yeah, sad face. Oh wait, no it isn't. Tilt the knife, push and tip deep in my leg. Okay. Struggle. Wait. No, please don't. Start crying. Dad. And I gotta read this for you guys. I forgot to. Sorry. I broke down. What's the difference anyway? What does it matter what I say? Feeling a bit overwhelmed? I am too. He's just crying. His breathing hitched a little as he spoke. Let's fix you up then. Don't cry, you're crying. He turned to gather a medical kit and bottle from the cabinets behind him. Let's go ahead and skip this. What did you just call me? Oh, my Liebling? It's just a nickname, a cute name. Oh. I lost my train of thought. Why would he call me that? Anyway, we still have one more thing to do. Some people haven't seen it before. Lean into it. Don't leave me. Now we just go look at the twink. There we go. Hey. Then we lie. The spider. Wait a minute. There was no way I got that. I got this twice. You aren't supposed to be here yet. There is no way I got that twice. Now, chat, to just clarify, that is like a rare chance. Like, you have to work really hard to get that specific once, and somehow RNG is on my side, and I got it twice. Anyway, back to stream. Sure. I don't want it. I'm excited. Wait a minute. 2 nights alone, tied to a pole in a strange man's basement. I'm sure you know what? That no one will find you here. So it's just you and me. And I don't have. Come on, please. There we go. Of him with the granola bar. Save that later. Save that. Not that. Even a little? Not even a little? Huh? I guess a bit. Yay. I'm gonna kill you. He took another bite of his bar and spoke again while chewing. Do you think it'll be today? Or will I just play with you again? I squeezed my legs together. What is he going on about? Maybe I'll cut your new stitches open? Or maybe I'll cut one of your organs and make you eat it. I bet you'd look so cute with your liver in your mouth. You're going a bit pale. You finished the bar in a couple... And where is it? I know you said it around here. Your stitches look pretty good. He finished the bar, crumpled the wrapper, and stuffed it in his pocket. My stomach gnawed viciously at me for my decision to refuse food. Okay. I have a better idea. I really didn't want to hear any more of his ideas. I almost wish he did. Stop talking and get it over with. Why don't I let you have some control, eh? Please no more. What? Are you scared of decisions? Because once you decide, the result is your fault, right? That's not what I meant. No? Well, let's get your decision then. I swallowed nervously. Okay, we're gonna choose the drill. And then go... I don't know. I couldn't think properly. Tears pricked at the corners of my eyes. He laughed wholeheartedly. You forgot which hand you use? You're so funny. He took a moment to settle himself. Okay. I'll just pick for you, don't worry. He says as you should worry. Oh, sorry. Tense up. Groan in pain. I don't have the energy to acknowledge his banter. So I would stop. Let him work. Who are you? How did you end up like? Oh, are you like me then? Did you end up like this? Wait, can't you untie me? Thank you? Rest. You drilled a hole in it. Triple pilot. We did get a bit wild yesterday. Dude. Well, I think I messed it up. I'm being pinged somewhere, hang on. Oh! It's a live notice. Hang on. Okay, more painkillers. Rest. You drilled a hole in it. He chuckled quietly. Attack him. Struggle is that? Attack him. I knew I was out of options. I braced myself against the wall. Okay. Exploded through my injuries. Yeah, that. There's a struggle in there? Stop! Hang on, I'm saving that! I gotta set that so bad. Oh my gosh! We're saving that. Oh, step on me, Daddy. Do I look like your daddy? Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm so glad. Do I look like your daddy? No comment. His foot left my chest. He looked at me, but seemed to hesitate. I think you've learned your lesson, right? I nodded with all the energy I had left. Oh, he just let me live. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh. He pulled me away, shaking me. We're gonna Like, no. Try to see it his way. I stared at the saw and thought about what he said. Like, it cleared my throat. Like it was built to cut through wood as quickly in it and cleanly as possible. And nothing else. Very clever. But I asked how you feel. Does it make you feel safe? No. It doesn't feel good to look at, does it? Even if I wasn't about to turn it on and push you into it, I stiffen and cultivated. Succeed at the stroll event. The warping disc seemed to practically touch me, just as my strength was giving out his iron sock bag. Oh. Something was wrong. I could feel it. What's wrong? Shred. Come on. Come on, man. You just stabbed me. Right? Buddy, what is it? You kidnapped me and poked holes into me until all my blood came out. But Strade, you threw me around and started me and cut my skin apart. But how? Strade, you dumb motherfucker. I am saving this. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Are you passing out? He shook me like I owed him money. No. Could anyone have predicted this? I'm dying to death. I wanted to do more stuff. Great. Strade. What is it? Bitch. Yo. That was hilarious. Oh, hang on. I'm being pinged somewhere. Oh, it's not important. Load. Here. Yes. Oh, that was so funny. You can walk through. There we go. Match post. We're gonna go with you killed his party. Choices, so we're gonna lie. Ray. Could I have sodas? Dead. Like, no. No thanks. Heading back to the university, actually. Oh, thanks, I'm good. Stay silent. Wait, no. She's our way. Dream. bite his hand. Away from him. Resistant. But is that so? Been a little dishonest with me so far, haven't you? Dot. Go. Try to get some rest. Cry. Stay still. Do anything you want. Want to flick off this screen. Okay, I'll do it. Obey him. Stab yourself. I move the blade over my chest, calculating the position of my heart. Hey! Hey! Here we go. My hand slipped through his, and the blade slipped between my ribs. My body crumpled as his frustrated yelling became meaningless sound. The cold concrete floor was the last thing I felt. We killed this party. Let's go! Okay, eye for an eye. Some prerequisites. Yeah. Skip. Flirt. This one. So how's everyone's day? No thanks. Yeah. Nothing so good. Really, that's interesting. Lean into him. Cry. Bite. Let him do it. Sit. Lie. Tomorrow. Hey. We're gonna cry. Stay still. Prepare yourself. Yes. Man, I forgot my mouse is slipping from the mouse pad. Perfect. Lean into it. Don't leave me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw with the knife. Take the knife. Press the rest button. 3 times? Hang on. There's no way. Oh my gosh. Hi there. I didn't expect you to be here again. Sure. Eat the bar quickly. Thanks. Wait quietly. Choose the drill. I don't know. Thanks. Groan in pain. Softly. Wait, no. Raise one hand. No, hold on. Raise one hand. It's killing Grace. Now, everything seemed to slow down for a moment. There was no scream, only silence between us as my fingers slid away from the hilt. You got me. His voice had a gurgling croak to it. Now it's my turn. The reality of the situation crashed over me like icy water. I scrambled backwards, my newly freed hand slipping over the basement floor. The knife lashed forward and sank into the meat of my leg. I screamed as he pulled me back towards him. I tried to fight back as my limbs were frozen in fear, but his assault was as solid as a machine. He slammed the blade of the knife into my chest. The force knocked the wind out of me. I laid motionless under him as he pulled the knife out of my chest. His own blood poured from his wound and onto me. I like you so much. I want to play with you forever. He coughed. He coughed and raised the bloody point to my face. His other hand clamped over my face, smearing both our blood. What have I done? I wanted to be with him too. The tip approached my eyes, shaking, and sank right in. My body arched, and my mouth opened wide for a scream that couldn't form. The metal edge scraped my eye socket and messily carved out the pulpy mess that used to be my eye. Was he laughing or coughing? First I heard the knife clatter to the ground. Then his weight collapsed onto me. I couldn't breathe. A wet hand slid across the mess on the floor to cut my face. Were our hearts slowing down together? I raised a shaking arm to touch his hand. I could feel his face against my other cheek, moving. It's gonna be really funny when Ren finds us! What? What was that? It's gonna be really funny when Ren finds us. Dude. Okay, references, no. Here. Yep, 36 death coins. Let's see. You killed his party. We're gonna kill Strade's party. Boop. There. Episode instead. Yeah. I think the food makes it taste a little better. Really, that's interesting. Get pace with them. Scream. Bite. Protest. Sit down on the floor. Lie. Tomorrow. Oh wait, no, I already did this. Shh. Lifeblood out. Okay, we're gonna go with you refuse to entertain him because we already made you kill this party. Wait, no, I clicked the wrong thing. Hang on. No, you. Right. Say nothing. Yeah. Nothing's so good. Silent. I think I've had enough. Push his arm away. Made silent. All I have to do as he says. Let him do it. Sit onto the floor. Don't answer him. Well, it's a bit of a silly question. Dot dot dot. We're gonna let him go. Some rest. Try not to react. Stay still. Prepare yourself. Now, we're going to say nothing. He leaned close and stared at me. There was something different about his demeanor, right? The natural warmth I had gotten used to seemed to be seeping out of his words. I didn't answer him. You know, I really thought you'd be more fun than this. Why had I met you in the bar? I was sure it was fate. You were so exciting on the outside. And he looked at me expectantly. I wasn't about to start giving him what he wants now. I looked him in the eyes and made it clear I wasn't going to respond. He slapped me across the face hard. What was... You slapped me! Yeah? What the fuck, man? You weren't responding to me. Well, I'm responding now. What? I'm making noises now, so let's get back to what we were doing. Yeah. I still need to cut you. What? But I'm talking! Yeah, no, I know, but, well, the thing is... What? The developer used a jump instead of a call! What? Yeah, so the next statement wasn't pushed onto a stack. What the hell are you talking about? Sorry, buddy. Here we go! Okay, nerdy gray, just coming to the forefront. That's coding language. A jump and a call are part of coding statements. Like, specifically this game was made in Ren'Py, meaning the coding language is a bit different. So what the jump is it makes characters like Strade go to the solution for that answer. And it goes do-do-do-do-do. It's basically, if you do X, your result's gonna be Y. That is what it means. Sorry, coding language. Nerdy. Bleh. The knife plunged into my upper thigh. Ah! He pulled my body under him with the knife lodged in my leg. No hard feelings. He yanked the bloody knife from my thigh. I tried to push him away, but every attempt was viciously stopped with the knife. Still, I fought him with my bloodied arms desperately. Probably should have spoken up sooner. I screamed to the ceiling as he slammed the knife into my sternum and tore me open. He shoved his hand into my gut roughly. My scream turned into a lurch from the feeling of foreign pressure suddenly inside of me. Sickeningly horrific pulling as he gripped the bloody stuff inside me and yanked it upwards. If only it wasn't a shot. My eyes rolled back as I choked on my arms and my blood poured out on the floor. My body convulsed until I finally went still and silent. Oh, that is hilarious. If only it wasn't a jump. Oh, that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. We're gonna do one of each, I think. Let's go. You lost your mind. I should probably get something to drink. No thanks. Yeah. I said I don't want one. Engineering. push his arm away, scream, attack him. Away from him. Resist him. Scream for help. Dot dot dot. Let him go. Scream for the other voice for help. Is that all you got? Yeah. Stay still. I'll do anything you want. Do it. Attack him. The weight of the knife felt in my hand. I adjusted my grip with solid concentration. I have to move fast. I need to get my legs beneath me. I shifted my still legs. His eyes on my target. There we go. Overstep. You have lunge. I overstepped my lunge and he sidestepped my lunge and forced me to the ground before I could properly rush through my failure. Of course he wasn't expecting that. My arm was wrenched behind me so hard that I dropped the knife. I had a feeling he would try that. His face was right next to my ear. But you're too slow. Not a very good position to start with. He shoved his weight down through his knee into my back, forcing the air out of my lungs with a wheeze. Not a very good position now, either. I screamed as he shoved a finger into one of my knife wounds. He left behind me in the same warm light he had at the bar. Come on now. Let's pay back. His weight finally left my back, and I sucked in a welcome breath of air. I let him drag me back to the pole and bind my wrists again without a struggle. He'd already won. Now we're literally. There we go. No, please don't. Needle. No, refuse to answer. Ignore it. Say nothing. One, 2, 3, 4, and then upper left cabinet. Like me. He was probably down here. Just like me. Like me, like me, like me. The card slipped through my fingers and onto the floor. My heart wouldn't stop pumping. I steadied myself against the counter, but hissing static took over my ears. I struggled to maintain my consciousness, but I failed. I woke up, the lights were on. I didn't know how long I passed out for, but I didn't feel well rested at all. I felt myself twitching, my skin was crawling. The constant pain and lack of sleep was overwhelming me. I twisted my body. What's wrong, buddy? I couldn't seem to control myself. I ground my teeth together. The noise in my head and the pain. Always the pain. Right? I answered him with a choked wail. Just fucking kill me already. Whatever frayed thread had been holding me together had finally broken. I banged my head into the pole behind me and screamed, "I'll dupe myself." How about that? I started slamming my head repeatedly. His hand shot out and grabbed my head. "Stop!" I twisted and yelled in his grasp. "Stop it!" He gripped my head tightly. My ears were ringing. I started laughing in his face. I wanted more. I wanted more. I can't keep you like this. He sighed while holding me still. "I have something for you. It'll make you feel better." As soon as he let go, started banging my head on the pole again. He stood up and dug through the cabinet. "Stop banging!" "Well, it's there." He returned and grabbed my head, holding up a tiny syringe. Before I could even register what was happening, he stabbed it in and pushed the contents into my veins. What the fuck? What is this? It's just to calm you down. Relax. The screaming, grinding glass in my head started to turn to fog. My muscles slack. "I don't like using that." His words blended into the gray nothingness. I felt something patting my head. "When you wake up, we'll finish this, just like you wanted." Do you see me now? Oh my god, no. What is this? Yeah. No, I didn't. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. The sound isn't working for everyone. But the sound isn't working for everybody. For everyone. Are you getting an echo? Testing. Testing. Okay, just refresh it then. Can the rest of you tell him to refresh? I know it's working on my end. Pucker Prolapse says it's working. Pucker Prolapse! Oh. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's so funny. That's working. Did you refresh it? Look, it's working for everyone else. I'm not dropping any frames. It has to be your internet. Did you refresh it yet? Well, yeah, I know he can't hear. Yeah? It's working now? No, it's working for everyone else. Look, it's hot in this helmet. Let's just get started. Oh. Oh, I thought for a second you were asking if you were having sound issues. No, I'm not having sound issues. He is. The world started to come back into focus. I didn't feel like I've been sleeping, but I certainly wasn't awake either. The air was warm. I spent the next several minutes trying to regain control of my body and looking for him. I couldn't see him. I tried to shake my head. Why is it so warm? My head hurts. I groaned. Does it hurt? I jerked upright and tried to see behind me where his voice came from. You're looking more awake, at least. His voice sounded strange, like he was inside a bucket. I heard his footsteps get closer to me. How's your head? It hurts. I bet it does. Do you remember why? I tried to peer through the clearing fog in my mind. I remembered all the things he'd been doing to me down here. The panic, the fear, getting worse and worse until, I hit my head. That's right. You were hitting your own head. I was telling our audience about it, but some of them didn't believe me. Huh. Audience? You're being watched. Hi! They're very excited to see you die. All the fear and panic, the broken glass in my brain came back in a flood. His hands gripped my shoulders. No, wait, I don't really want to die. He grunted and pulled me upwards against the pole, pulling me to my shaking feet. That's better. I don't want to die. Well, it's too late for that now. The people have been waiting, and my kiln is preheated. I twisted again, trying to see. Sweat began to gather on my forehead. You said kiln. Is that why it's hot in here? You seem pretty awake now, so let's get started. I heard a metallic creak and a scrape. Then he finally emerged in my view. Tears sprang into my eyes and terror exploded in my chest. The metal rod in his hand was glowing. No. He held it near my skin, demonstrating the heat pulsing off of it. Then finally, he pressed it to my chest. I screamed until I was hoarse. When the rod left my skin, I watched ashes fall away. I shook, and my knees collapsed under me. Stand up. The rod was thrust towards my knees. I sprang back to my feet, trying to escape it. Please. I was sobbing now. He pressed the hot tip against the inside of my thigh, and I screamed again. As I started to collapse from the pain again, he repeated the action. I lost track of how many times he burned me, stopping only to check on the laptop once in a while. Eventually, my screams started to weaken. I slid down the pole, willing my legs to hold me, but they wouldn't. I think it's time to use the long one. He left me briefly to retrieve another red-hot iron from the kiln. Oh, look at his big old arm. He walked behind me and wrapped his arm around my neck. I expected him to squeeze the life out of me, but he didn't. He just pulled me firmly back up the pole. I blinked tears from my eyes and focused on the pain. The smell of my burnt skin and fat. My rotten, bloody throat that couldn't scream anymore. Then I repeated the words that started this. Just fucking kill me already. He squeezed me tightly in the chokehold. Your wish is my command. He positioned... I'm not gonna read this. I'm not gonna read this. A raspy, broken scream escaped my ruined body. He pulled harder and harder, forcing the burning instrument through my body. The point made it past my ribs before I eventually blacked out. I never saw him holding my dangling, skewered body up for the camera, broadcasting my death to hundreds of glowing screens. How's the sound? No echo now? Okay, great. Before you all go, I got plushies, and they're going up for sale in my... Damn, really? Tough crowd. That's bull-wielding helmets. That's bull. Welding helmets are hot on the inside, or we would pass out from heat all the time. Well, it's not a welding helmet. It's a motorcycle helmet. So it's not even the right helmet for welding. Okay. We're probably just gonna get some of the endings. We're gonna go, you led him to bloody freedom. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick any of these. Willy-nilly. Remain silent. If I'm coming. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot this. But it didn't bother me like before I gulped my drink. It really wasn't so bad. Time seemed to slip by. An hour passed, and in a blink, Street kept bringing me new drinks whenever I ran dry. I remained fairly quiet, but he seemed all too happy to fill the gaps in our conversation. Our light conversation blended into the air. And then there's this... You're starting to look a bit tired. Yeah, in Memelord mode, you get like, this blue drink, which is like called the Sanity Bar. Yeah. That good with one beer? I can get you another one if you want. Another glistening bug. I don't know like what it's called, but it's like little blue cocktail. I really hope I find out what it is. Protest. Screen for help. Well, go. Screen the other place. Fuck. Stay still. Prepare yourself. Any choices to stay alive? Yes. You're perfect. Ignore it. Let me go. Okay, look up at the top left corner. We're gonna scare Runaway. Hey. Truth. Stay awake. And button repeatedly. Grab this. Break the knife. Rest button. Sure. Eat the bar carefully. Yeah. You're letting me go. Drill. I am right-handed. Relax. Waste blood when you ground in pain. Let him work. Okay. Me then. Do the necklaces. Sometimes he takes me back down here and leaves me. So I hit these. He lifted up the grate on the drain in the middle of the floor. Then he withdrew a tiny pill bottle. Painkillers. He approached me with a pill on his finger, then lifted it to my mouth. Couldn't help but notice the large curved nail on his fingertip. What if he's lying? I shook my head internally. None of that matters. Could you wrap it in a bit of cheese for me? Bit of cheese or something? Just eat the random pill. Fine. I leaned forward and he pushed the pill between my lips. His touch lingered for a split second longer than I expected. Or had I imagined that? It was difficult to swallow with my dry mouth. I eventually managed. Oh, hello! Hi, Mochi. Come back! You were licking my leg! He put the bottle and grate back. If you're alone, you can get it with your feet. It's not easy, but it's not like you'll have anything else to do. And at least, and one last thing. The night footage gets deleted automatically after a couple of days. You won't find out if you don't give him a reason to check. And so don't give him a reason to check. Wait, run. Thank you for showing me the foxhole. Don't call it that. Anyway, I have to go. I've pushed this too far already. Please don't leave me here. I'm sorry. I really have to go now. He turned and left, moving deftly to the stairs. The door to the basement opened a moment too soon. Ren backed away as heavy footsteps creaked down the stairs. I had a feeling you were sneaking down here. Ren's demeanor changed entirely. Strade, I'm sorry. Stay out of it. I kept my head down, trying to avoid attracting Strade's attention. It's okay, I understand. Gray is so cute. I don't want to stay away either, right? I guess. And it might be my fault, too. I've been neglecting you. No, that's... I have, but I know how frustrated you get. I have an idea. Why don't you have a go with crying? What? No, I can't. No. Why? Sorry. Strade opened the Strade opened a drawer and retrieved a handful of zip ties. Then he moved behind me and approached my wrists and pulled. So let's get you off there. I have to make matters into my own hands. As Strade bent over me, I slipped my hand out of the loosened tape and grabbed the knife. Adrenaline surged into my body. Now, my blade sank into flesh. He staggered away from me. My animal instinct screamed in success, but my mind caught up a split second later, noticing that I hadn't hit anything vital. Ren. That little noise is so funny. He tore the knife from Strade's shoulder and held it up to his neck. Kill him! He'll kill us, Ren! 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 A single moment stretched out before me. I swear I could hear them both breathing. Then Strade's hand twitched towards his pocket. Wait, what was that face? In a moment, my throat. The little face. In the next moment, his throat was slashed open. We both watched as Strade struggled helplessly, then slumped to the floor. Blood dripped from the knife as the reality of the situation sank into our psyches. You did it! Ren, we're free! Relief washed over me in waves. We can leave now! And go where? What? You can come with me! Out there, with no money, hiding my tail. Ren, we can... With what I am now, he's the only one. He's dead. You made me kill him. You had a choice, sir. Wait, you did this. You fucked everything up. He lunged at me so quickly I couldn't even move. No, Ren, please just... I should have let him kill you. He pressed the edge of the knife into my neck. My body froze. The knife slashed through my neck. I gasped helplessly at the severed halves of my throat and sank to the floor. I heard a scream like nothing I've ever heard. You led him to bloody freedom. Do 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 do. Let's get one of the. I think we can. Got a splitting headache. Your hands are bloody, so. We're just picking random. Uh... You're not getting away with this. The police are going to find out I'm missing. And that bar definitely has a camera. And if they don't get you, I'll fucking... It has 4 cameras. What? The bar has 4 cameras. 2 are in the back, so I don't really need to worry about them. He held up something that looked like a remote car starter. But they'll be down. I knew as soon as I saw your face. Must have been the storm. He left. So don't worry. Get some rest. Oh. Ron. Stay still. Prepare yourself. That loses. Let's try not to lose too much blood. Yes. They're perfect. Ignore it. Let me go. Now, top left corner of the screen. Stay quiet. Grab the knife. Take the knife. Rest. What do you mean I filmed? Eat the bar carefully. Thank you. Quietly. A drill because it does less damage. Hi, Mochi. I can see you, little baby. Little baby. Would you like a treat? Would you like a treat? I know I can't go get down there that easy with this in my hand. Oh. Mochi. Mochi. No, Gabby. No, Gabby. No. Hi, baby. You need to be nice to your sister. Yeah, you need to be nice. You can't be having all the treats. Hi. By the way, if you're liking the stream, please like, sub, share stream around. Subscribe. And if you wish, you can donate to me on my Ko-Fi, where I also offer adoptables and commissions. Yeah. Oh, and I also have like a brush on there that's like a few bucks. It's just a picture of Gabby as a brush for Clip Studio. I hope that helps. Hi, baby. Yeah, I'm thinking about like having Mochi as a brush too. I just need her to hold still for me. There we go. Running pit. Fuck off. Let him work. Okay, now. Gloria. You like me then? How'd you end up like this? Thank you, Ren. Search the left hand. Take some ties. Eat it. Gains back sanity. Here. Rest. We don't need to be losing our sanity. I do drill a hole in it. My arms bit. Comply. Shit. Shit. Hang on, we're starting over. I forgot to hide the knife. So what we're doing is we're going to project. Swinging his hand. Yes. They're perfect. Say nothing. Okay. Thanks. Some more. Drill. Right-handed. Let's. There we go. That worked. There he is. Very likely then. It should look like this. Thank you, Ren. Grab this. Take some ties. This time we put him actually in the drum game. Add the knives and zip ties in the drum. Make sure this is unlocked. We eat it. Rest. And now we should have the thing unlocked. Don't touch it. Sunderland. Scared. When the struggle event. Okay, then we go here. And go to the door, since we have it unlocked now. Use the zip ties. His wrists were right there. I looked at the ties I was carrying, suddenly as precious as diamonds. I have to be fast. Then he won't be able to do anything. I mentally made a map of the quickest way to do it. I didn't want to move, but I was scared to touch him. Other snores sent the message I needed to hear. This opportunity won't last. I forced my body into action. I grabbed his wrists and held them together. I slipped a tie underneath his wrists and pushed the end through the hole with desperate precision. I pulled it tight and his body jerked. Quickly, I wrapped the other hand around his... I wrapped another one around his wrist and pulled it tight while he was still waking up. He immediately tried to pull his wrists apart. Fuck. Stop. Oh, no. His whole body suddenly thrashed. Echt brain dick Fick, I'll fucking kill you. I brandished the knife and held it to his throat. He recognized my threat, yet he still twitched, slicing himself on the blade. I looked down to check if my ties still held strong, and I saw blood. He pulled so hard he cut himself on the plastic. Okay, just... I will let you go. Cut the ties, and I'll let you go. His voice wavered. I expected him to be scared, but this was different. He kept jerking and twisting, as if the ties were burning him. He suddenly arched his back and yelled like an animal. I'll let you go. Oh, did I fuck up? Shut up for a second. He was shaking and sweating. What? You can't handle a little taste of your own medicine? I flicked the knife on his chin, but he barely paid any attention. It was the ties that seemed to bother him. An incredulous scoff escaped me. You can't take being tied up. Clenched his teeth, and his muscles jumped and injured himself again on his bonds. It was as clear as a confession to me. He never was good at hiding his feelings. I couldn't help but laugh. It was a strange sound. I can't believe it. Ready? Give him. Time to die, asshole. He plunged the knife and I plunged the knife into his chest. I watched as his body tensed against the bonds, and his jaw widened in a silent scream. Okay, we're just gonna skip this. Your hands are bloody. Load. Preferences. No, script. No. We're at 39. You want to do one more, guys? Okay, one more, and then that's gonna be it for our UMET coverage overall. What's going on in here? Oh, no, 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 no. Just checking from the rocker. Let's go. You belong to him now. We're just gonna either do that or we're gonna do one more death. Run this up to 40. I guess we can go a little bit longer. See, we could fix him. No, we can't. No, we can't. No, we can't. Oh, I wish there was a way to make it, like, not completely fixed. I like the crazy. But, like, less likely to kill us. Except for the one ending. Archie, what are you doing? What are you doing, baby? We're gonna do the one more death. One more death. Just a roundup of deaths. Load. 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 Now, it says any action should work. And he tries to remain alive, so... Yes. And nothing. Flip the knife over in my hand as I started thinking. If I stay down here, he's bound to come back down eventually. I have to catch him off guard. But it could be hours, maybe longer. I can't just stand here. Can't fall asleep either. A terrifying idea surfaced in my mind. What if I called him? I tilted the knife, studying my dark reflection. What would make him come down? Tried to remember anything useful from our session. He kept getting excited when I was in pain. That's it. I know what to do. I found a spot out of view from the staircase to wait. I took a deep breath and recited my lines in my head. Okay. I wiped the sweat off my hand and gripped the handle of the blade. It's now or never. Ah! It hurts. Strade. I laced my words with as much fear and panic as I could. It wasn't exactly hard. Thumping upstairs became a sliding deadlock, and the creak of a heavy door. Yes! Strade rested boobily downstairs. Hang on, I have to say that. I tried to prepare myself, pushing down my lack of confidence. He turned the corner and my aim was true, but my thrust was halted by his grip. It was suddenly my muscle against his. But every ounce of my desperation, my will to survive behind my knife. But the element of surprise was gone, and my condition limited my strength. One pivot, one slip, and I was slammed against the wall. The wind was knocked out of me. Time seemed to slow as I was stunned. The knife was wrestled from my grip. The potential of my reality flipped. For a single endless moment. Mochi, down! Down, Mochi! You know better! Come here. There we go. I'm gonna hold Mochi while I read this. My ground crumbled. My sky fell. And then the knife plunged into my back. It left and stabbed me twice more before finally being tossed to the floor. Oh no. His body pressed against mine. I tried to move, breathe, gasp, but I couldn't. His hands crept onto my body and clung to my clothes. The pressure in his body was smothering me. I tried again and again to take a single breath. The bristles of his stubble against my face. He closed in around me, suffocating. I lurched with a cough, spilling blood from my mouth. Oh, that's why I couldn't breathe. I didn't want it to end like this, right? Neither did I. He held me tightly. I couldn't do anything to shake him away now. Feel his heart beating faster and faster. His mind slowed down and finally stopped. Now we have 40 death tokens.
Hi, Mochi. Why are you being naughty? Say hi. Say hi. No. Oh, you don't want to speak. Okay.
Okay. Interested being Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and end stream. And we're going to go ahead and end stream. But I would like to thank everyone here who came, as well as our lovely guest, Dually Downward, otherwise known as Jade, for coming for a little while. I will see you probably when it gets warmer, because it's gonna be cold. Messing up my game. So I'm gonna let you go.